Hey YouTube, Nomad here. Now, today's What If is actually a request from my friend King Rex. He asked me if I could do Guts from Berserk. Now, personally, I'm a fond fan of Berserk. I've read the manga. I've seen the 1996 anime. I've watched the 2016 anime with 2016. Let's not talk about that. Anyways, so I'm looking forward to doing it, but bear with me here because spoiler warning, there's going to be a lot of it because we're covering a lot of content because there's a lot of content to cover. If you don't know what I'm talking about with Berserk, might I suggest you watch the 1996 anime, but better option, read the manga. Or you can find some YouTubers out there that give solid TLDRs on what happened. I know there's one or two solid YouTube channels that talk about Berserk extensively. Now, as for the ones who do know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do them justice in its entirety because there's a lot of material to cover, and Guts as a character has changed, shifted, evolved, devolved, and morphed into what the hell I don't know. So, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using Guts around the time he freshly got the Berserker armor. So pretty fresh and new into the Millennium Falcon Empire arc. Just letting you guys know as a frame of reference. Okay, let's establish his colors first. Now, even though Guts has changed, evolved, devolved, there's one thing that has maintained throughout. Red. He's always seen the battlefield. He would have developed white during the Golden Age arc. And then all that breaks down when friggin' Griffith betrays them and all of his friends die. A good chunk of him dies in there too. So he'd be left with this black-red thing for a large amount of the Black Swordsman arc, I feel. Because he's just mad for vengeance. He doesn't care. He goes alone. He doesn't have camaraderie. He doesn't have the sense of order and community. He's trying to keep himself together, hell. So yeah, red's a primary pervasive color that exists in his identity. It's just one of those things. So for argument's sakes, with this being Millennium Falcon Empire arc, I'm going to go with mono red. He might be starting to get that sense of community again with Lady Fernez, Puck, Wind Sword Feather guy. I just can't remember his name right now. I don't know why. Why does it space out? And also Kid.
Prepare yourself!
Okay, so this is a little backwards from the previous video where I discussed it one at a time with the plus and the two minuses. I'm going to start with the two minuses and the plus. Weird, I know, but bear with me. So starting with his ultimate, a minus X. X being the variable in which how much loyalty you put towards it. And for this minus X, I was thinking of a buff. With Guts' aggressive tendencies and powerhouse attacks, I can totally see him having a minus X of target creature getting plus X plus O and double strike. Just to add that extra firm knock on the head to make sure that the enemy goes down and stays down. Ability 2. Number 2. This one I was thinking an emblem. Because he's a mercenary, he kind of throws his loyalty and stuff wherever. as long as he gets paid, as long as he goes on to see the next fight. So for his second ability, I was thinking of a -3 emblem with creatures you control have Battle Cry and Menace. Menace being the ability where the creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. A menace. And as for Battle Cry is a pretty neat thing because it's an ability where this creature will buff each other creature by 1. And because it's an emblem, it's applied to all the creatures. So if you have, say, 6 creatures on your board, swing full tilt, they all have Battle Cry, each one's getting +5/+0, for example. Probably could have used smaller numbers, but I like the sound of, like, an Alpha Strike thing. Okay, so his first ability, his +1. I was thinking you look at the top card of your library. You know, Guts looks at the field, he looks at what he has as resources, and assesses it. He feels the battlegrounds, he gets an idea of what to do, where to go. I get this idea because, you know, during the 100-man fight, you know, while he's freaking slaying enemies like nothing, he's just kind of having passive shower thoughts. So I figured with this being a +1, he'd look at the top card. But as he assesses the situation, he had a rage counter on him. A rage counter is in he's more and more itching to fight, the desire to go into the fray. If he has more than 2 rage counters on him, when you do this ability, you transform him to something horrifying. No. Okay, so Guts has checked out the field. He's probably done a buff. He's probably used his emblem once. And now he's really itching for a fight. When he's itching for a fight, he goes all out. Because that Berserker armor just wiggled its way up and clamped down on him. And now he's in Berserker form. And with Berserker form, he ain't holding back. There's no 4 power or anything. This guy's 7. And with a whackload of abilities. Things like Indestructible, Hexproof, Double Strike, Haste. Yeah. Also protection from black, because screw you and your kill spells. Black is his profession. I guess. Yeah, we'll make this guy black-red, definitely. Because when left with this, he is pure chaos. Pure chaos, destruction. We're talking like Dark Souls 3 Pus of Man disgusting. What else would be it? Probably have a flaw. Attacks each turn if able. No choice. He just attacks. That's all. Because all Guts does is attack. And you know what? Let's add another thing. At the beginning of your upkeep, we'll have him fight. Fight target creature you don't control. And if an opponent has no creatures, well, I guess there's nothing left for Guts to fight. Does that mean he'll actually take a breather? Yeah, he'll take a breather. He'll leave this Guts will just exit the battlefield and come back as Guts again. Why not? And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I have a lot of fun making these. And if you guys have ideas or want to see other characters be planeswalkers or legendary creatures, please let me know in the comments section. Like, subscribe if you want. Keep an eye out because I'm still doing crack stuff with Foggy Memory J. I'm also thinking of starting up and making more AMVs in my Nomad Rel 91X channel. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll probably see you guys next time.